Hello and welcome everyone. This is TegCAL and today we are going to play League our blah, Victoria 3. We're going to play Egypt and hopefully we can get hegemony. First goal of this gameplay is to get recognition, so we're gonna work on it. We're gonna try and have good relations with the great powers and so on and build a good economy. So first thing first, we will need to modernize. So what we can do is change production methods, change into this. I don't have enough tooling shops. I need one mine, one coal mine. I'm gonna put it in Lebanon. Alright, so what else can I have? Yeah, one tooling shop. I don't need steel at the moment. Artillery foundry. But before I get any of these, I need about, I'm gonna put like 10 here, even though I should put less, but you'll get my there we go. Next thing is I need to research field works and then atmospheric engine, stock exchange and banking. Alright, so we've got good stuff now. In the diplomatic lens, diplomatic actions, I need to declare rivalries. So I'm gonna rival Morocco for an example, rival anything that I can rival. You know, it's so that I can improve relations with the great powers. So I'm gonna improve relations with France. Diplomatic actions begin improving with the UK, with Russia, with Austria. Alright. Second thing is I'm going to reduce autonomy for Najd. They usually accept it. I'm gonna, oh, they didn't accept it this time. Okay. Second thing, yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna remove these consumption taxes because they are absolutely pointless. Increase this. I'm gonna get road maintenance, promote social mobility, encourage manufacturing, green grass. This is all I need for now. I could do the same for the rest, but I'm gonna promote social mobility for the rest, and I'm gonna maybe promote social mobility here as well. And where's the rest of the population? Maybe in Syria and the rest, not sure. promote social mobility here, promote social mobility here, promote social mobility. There we go. So education that is too low, right? So we need our education to be good, and then let's reform the government. And in the laws we need home affairs, because I will need a lot of troops to fight the Ottomans when it happens. Just upgrade everything that we have here and wait for it to work. Now I'm gonna move my troops. Okay, I'm losing money. Okay. Alright, so now we have Hijaz. What else can I control? Yeah, let's go. I can annex Jabal Shamar or make tributary. So I'm gonna make tributary for Jabal Shamar for now, and Constantine later. Add another war goal in Force Treaty. No need. So the thing is gonna be the war with the Ottomans. Oh my god. 1 second. That scared the hell out of me. It was an alarm. Sorry about that. I need to mobilize, move over there. Destroy what we can destroy. We won this war as well, of course, and we're losing money for some reason. Okay, so I'll need to try, I'm gonna try and make a deal with draft the treaty. I can give them investment rights. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna grant them, some investment rights. Maybe this should Canterbury Declaration. Okay. I'm improving relations with they are just neutral. My relationship with France is draft a treaty. Can't get something good. Can't get anything good out of this. I'm gonna lose some. So, second thing is I need to expand a little bit into Ethiopia. But before I do that, I'm gonna make this one a tributary. and the war is gonna be in like 3 years, so I'm waiting for that. I will need a university in Lower Egypt, one university only, one government taxes thingy, resources, urban, one paper mill. The war with Darfur began, but I forgot about it. They're gonna expand a little bit into the provinces, because I forgot about it. Holy moly, oh my god. Adoption phase, hopefully I get this as quick as possible, and then like quickly, I want that quickly. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you have any ideas, any suggestions, please suggest them. Anti-French lobby. So far so good. We are building slowly, and we have infamy. I mean, not infamy, but rather radicals. So before anything else, I will have to this is the Al-Misr, so I'm gonna give it all of these parts, while Al-Suria I will give it the Syrian parts, or the Levant parts. I could expand a bit more. One more war before I continue. So I'm gonna get Ausa. And if I enforce like, oh, I got cordial now. Good. Draft a treaty. Ask for obligation. I can't. Okay, I need to wait for our relationship to be like, I don't know, a lot. To earn recognition, I need to ban slavery, change serfdom, and have high rate of literacy. What do I have now? Not bad, but getting better. That's what I can say. If I could just get like a defensive pact. What if I owe obligation? There's no way. How about if I company? There are things that are I can't do it. Sadly, I wanted to have like a defensive pact or something with the French or the British, but most likely I will have to fight the Ottomans. I can't annex this country. Oh no, oh my god, that's a lot of infamy. for some reason. Maybe I need the industrialists because I'm about to industrialize. Promotion, why not? Great, I've dedicated police force. Expanding the navy a little bit. Economy is just fixed. Buildings I will need. They backed down. That's good. Do I need sulfur? I might need it when I have the paper mill. One lodging camp, one fishery, one lead mine when I need glass. Urban, I will need one of these, one of these, one of these. I'm just gonna build a good economy. I'm gonna put lead here as well. I mean glass. Furniture, food. One foundry is being built anyways. Maybe another one and another one, and that will be it. Yeah, military shipyard, shipyards. Now I kind of like almost have everything I need. The war is about to occur. We're building the foundry, the artillery foundry. 17%, that is not bad. It started with like 10 or something, if I recall correctly. Now let's see what we can. Yeah, I'm gonna get colonial exploitation, and in the buildings, urban development, I will need another one art, one port, trade center. Wow. I'm gonna put them in the important parts of my world. And Sinai, of course. By the way, one thing that I wanted to comment but I couldn't or didn't have enough time to comment on is the Africa borders before colonization, before the great powers colonized. Good, we've got, so basically Egypt, just to make it clear, right? So let's say I'm gonna build an so to be more clear, Egypt didn't have these square-like borders before colonialism, okay? We kind of like controlled Upper Egypt here, Middle Egypt, Matruh, Sinai, right? And we controlled all the way up to Adana for reasons to be said later. We controlled down in Sudan, but we didn't have these square-like borders because they came back later. So it's one thing that I take as a negative thing in the game, that they shouldn't have added that way. They could have, like, for an example, made the desert here areas uncolonized, right? And down the line we had the possibility to colonize them and then expand into today's kind of like borders. So yeah, that's one thing that I take on them. Anyway, let's continue. So Ottoman Empire, I'm gonna fight them. I can't improve relations again. Why? Diplomacy. Can't I improve relations? No, not anymore, at least. There we go. More success. We need to start colonizing the Equatoria. By the way, Equatoria was our greatest, like the highest level of expansion that we got to. We almost made it to Victoria, Lake Victoria. We also controlled Somalia and parts of Ethiopia. That's during the reign of Muhammad Ali, and down the line his grandson Ismail Pasha. But we lost like 2 wars versus Ethiopia. The Ethiopians got the British support, while we got stupid or bad leadership, and kind of like halted. But we controlled parts of Ethiopia. For an example, Eritrea, we controlled it. It was part of Ethiopia. Parts of northeastern parts of Ethiopia before the mountain areas. Because if I recall correctly, it's all mountains. So we controlled like the lower parts of the mountains, kind of. We had Darfur as well down the line, and Equatoria here. The Equatoria part used to be called مديرية خط الاستواء. The administrative ship, whatever, of the line of the equator, kind of. It's not on the equator, it's almost on the equator, but not on the equator, but we called it خط الاستواء, the equator. By the way, Egypt fought 2 wars with the Ottoman. The first one is why we have the Levant and Adana. The second one is when we lost. We didn't lose against the Ottomans, we actually decisively defeated them. We just lost against the superpowers. They made a coalition to stop us from overthrowing that sick power of the Ottoman Empire, because we could have become a replacement to that power. So they stopped us. Imagine, Russia itself helped the Ottomans in that war against us. The British, the Austrians, the Prussians, like the great powers at the time. And we had to sign a treaty with the great powers. And we lost the Levant as a result. Also, Hijaz was under our control. Crete, as you can see, we took it as under our control. So it was weird. Everything was weird. But it was epic. It was like a reverse of how they conquered Egypt. We kind of like made an entire reverse. The army was Egyptian. The bulk of the army, the entirety of the army was Egyptian. The leader was Ibrahim Pasha. I don't know. Let me show you Ibrahim Pasha. So here he is. He was a military genius. His culture is Albanian. He's kind of like Albanian, and his father as well. But they had a saying that goes like, the son of Egypt Egyptianized us, referring to them becoming actually Egyptian after they came and ruled and lived in Egypt. So the war is not gonna kick for some reason. I wanted to fight that war, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save before I start the war, okay? And I'm gonna start diplomatic play, independence, and if I lose, I'm gonna reload and not lose this war, but basically if the RNG is terrible and I get to face Great Britain. But hopefully I don't get to face Great Britain. Alright. Oh my god, they literally just hate me. Where is France in this? I'm gonna fight it and see what will happen. But I'm gonna add another war goal, conquer a state. Not conquer a state, but basically revoke claims. Add another war goal. Force a treaty article. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Revoke another claim. Why not? Yeah. This is all I could get. Wow. Okay, thank you. We will win this. I know it. So here's what I'm gonna do. Gonna remove promote social mobility, right? And do greener grass, not greener grass, enlistment efforts. Why? Because I want more in the army. I'm gonna get Jaysh of Syria to defend. I'm gonna add, yeah, maybe that's good enough. Jaysh al-Misr, I'm gonna give them I'm gonna lose a lot of money, so I'm gonna pause building for now and wait for the Ottomans to start. It's pretty sad that I have to face all of these guys. Sadly, I can't even sway with obligations. It's just sad. I have to face the British on my own. Okay, let us defend the front. I'm making money, so that is good. Have to mobilize now. I'm losing money, so in budget I need to lower this, so as increase this, maybe increase this as well. Okay, now I have colonialism, colonial power. Let us colonize this one here. This one, this. Oh, stupid me! We can win this. What happened? The name changed a little bit. I don't think I'm facing. Yeah, I'm facing a little bit. Army of India, Bombay. What about here? It's just the Ottomans, right? Yeah, it's just the Ottomans. So I'm gonna defend here, push on this front. We will win this. We will win it. I think I could push on that front, but a little bit later. I'm losing convoys, but it's alright. They are sending more troops. I'm gonna pillage and advance that front as well, since I'm winning. And I'm gonna this is the strategic target. Wow, the Turks are almost losing this for some reason, and I'm losing money. I need to end this war as quick as possible, so that I don't keep losing money like that. I don't have real. I need also to get some bureaucracy. But I won this war. That's good. I didn't expect the British to be that weak. I mean, in their support to the Ottomans. Because they could actually turn the tables, but for some reason they are not even interested in actually working on that. The European powers, specifically Great Britain, refused to grant us recognition or independence from the Ottoman Empire for many reasons. They didn't want a new empire in the Middle East, Islamic empire that is a superpower or a great power or a decent power. I won this war, and I will end it here because I will make another part where I continue the campaign. So it's gonna be an Egyptian campaign where I turn Egypt into a great power slowly but surely. And this is when we have to defend, lads, until we take control of Tripolitania, and then we can move to Anatolia. We almost won Tripolitania. It just takes a little bit of time. We're winning. Look at that. Brahim Basha was a genius. There we go. We won another one. Last fight. And then we moved to the other front. The Ottomans capitulated. I got recognition. There we go. Declaration of Independence. Mightier than the sword. Achievement. There we go. Earning recognition. I became a major power. See? Contravening the goods article in French mission to Egypt. And there we go. We are recognized. We are a major power. We are making a lot of money. So I'm gonna remove the what is it called? I'm gonna remove decrease of enlistment because don't need it anymore, and start social mobility again. Okay, and that will be it. Thank you for watching, everyone. If there is a comment or anything or feedback is appreciated. All of these are appreciated. Thank you for watching. This was TegCAL, and see you next time. By the way, the schedule is pretty easy. I'm gonna share it with you. Just give me a second. So the schedule is like the following. Where is my brother? There we go. So Sunday, no, Monday, Hell Let Loose. Tuesday, Minecraft. Wednesday, League of Legends. Thursday, War Thunder. Friday, Tiny Glade for relaxation. Saturday, Victoria 3 for relaxation as well. And Sunday will be a mix or a different type of episode, maybe a horror game. And that will be it for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a great day, and bye bye. How do I stop recording? I forgot.